Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So the downtime is finally over. So let us try out the Dark Knights DLC. So let's get this party started.
Of Earth. I am here to tell you that this will not be humanity's end. We will launch the counter-attack that will topple Perpetua and reclaim our planet. Meet my allies in the hellscape.
So before we get started, there's our friend Batman 1716 who's saying that there's a different powers for the robot drone. I'll make a video about that a bit later today. And he's also mentioned the Dr. Fate vendor. From what I understand, they added a helmet to the Dr. Fate vendor. Let's go find out in just a minute. And here we have our friend Reverse Flash from Earth 8, who seems to like the new DLC so far. So normally, in order to be able to go into the new DLC, you should be able to access it if you go to the map menu, warp menu. You should be able to access it through the Death Middle Washington DC. But let's go to the House of Legends first. So in the House of Legends, if we take a look at the Dr. Fate vendor,
Lords of Order, grant us your favor.
so they should have added, oh there it is. So they've added the Avatar Bombardier variant head style for 100 Fate tokens. People are gathering a lot of Fate tokens as time goes by, and sometimes for a lot of older players, there's not that much stuff we can purchase from the Dr. Fate vendor. But slowly but surely, they're adding more and more stuff to purchase from the Dr. Fate vendor. Although if you are an old player like me, you probably already have the variant head style. But it's, I guess it's a step towards adding more and more styles to the Dr. Fate vendor. And also, I just realized, let's take a quick look at the robot drone. I actually have it in my loadout. But what I have is basically the classic version of the drone. But they've added a new version of the drone. So this is the robot drone normally. But if I go back to my loadout, so you can see they've added an Exobyte attuned robot sidekick. So let's put it there. And let us summon it one more time. So basically, each power, I'm gonna have to make a video, and I'm going to try to show it all the power sets, but it'll take a while. I'm gonna have to use a whole bunch of my characters to do that. But here you can see what the quantum version of that robot drone actually looks like. And also, there should be some changes made to the Catwoman vendor.
I guess the cat's out of the bag.
So we used to be able to purchase some of the styles from the Legion of Superhero DLC, the Long Live the Legion DLC here, but they've removed those styles and they've pretty much replaced them with the new Batman style. But eventually, the Batman style, like all the styles here, will probably be removed at some point. So when I'll make my video about the Batman style, I'll probably just show the Lobo vendor. It's the same style you can purchase from Lobo, basically. And here, our friend Reverse Flash said they add punchline effects. That's what I see. They've added effects to all the drones, all the robot sidekicks. Basically, with the robot drone, there's a new. Let's put the weapon buff. There's a new artifact that they've released, or that they should have released. Let's see if Constantine has. Oh, there it is.
My mates end up either worm food or worse.
So here we have the Mercy Amazonian Matrix. Let's purchase it because why not? I'll probably make a video about it anyway. So you can see the Matrix basically mentions that when you get healed, it also heals your pet depending on the rank of the artifact. It'll be 25, 33, or 50%. And also when you summon a trinket pet, it damages all nearby enemies for again 0, 25, 50, 100%. There's the Mercy Attack Protocol. Oh yeah, I thought it was a weapon buff. My bad. The weapon buff is actually with the Clarion artifact. What actually happens is that when you have the Mercy Amazotron Matrix, basically it adds an ability, not unlike Earth and Sorcery have that ability. There's an ability that you can use to be able to give a boost to your pets. Basically, if you have the artifact, it replaces that ability. And obviously, if you don't have those abilities, it does give you that ability. So basically, it gives an ability similar to what Earth and Sorcery already have to everyone, but obviously you have to upgrade the artifact in order to be able to do that. And when you do that, it will give a boost to your little pet drone over here. I'm not going to upgrade the artifact just yet, so I'll have to make a video about it. But basically, it's a bit embarrassing because the there's already 3 artifacts that if you have a character that uses pets, there's already 3 artifacts that you're already using with your pets. And at this point, you're gonna have to make a choice. But if you run with pets, you're gonna have to make a choice at some point. Either you're gonna run with the Quizlet, or you're gonna run with the Grimorium Verum. Where's my Grimorium? There it is. So eventually, there's starting to be there's basically 4 artifacts that pet users probably should be using. So at some point, you're gonna have to remove one of your artifacts, and depending on your loadout, the obvious choice probably is the Grimorium Verum to remove. But that might change. I'm gonna have to experiment a bit more with that. I'll try to make a video about it when I get the chance. But now let us go to. So here you can see they've replaced the Doom Metropolis Washington DC with the Death Middle Washington DC. So you can access it through here. Eventually, like right now, you can access it through the map menu. But eventually, the Washington DC, the Death Middle Washington DC will be gone from the warp map. So you will have to access it through here. And here they should have added there we go. So the Doom Washington DC used to be the destination here. But now they've put it here in the tier 6. And eventually they'll do the same with the Death Middle Washington DC. So enough stalling. Let us go there. So obviously you appear in front of the statue of Abe. Oh, someone sent us let's send a reply. So last time when I was on the test server, I took all the missions at once. Today we'll do that a bit different. And as you speak to your friend like Sluthor, then you gain access to the new augments. Usually I play as a controller, so obviously I will take the vital augments, but you can take whichever you want. So you can see dominating, mighty, precise, resonate, restoring, or vital. So let's go for the vital augments. And let's do that one more time. So here the augments used to be able to go to rank 28. Let's see how far those will go. So here we can see Vital Anti-Crisis Amplifier. So we can see the stats it gives us. At this point, it probably gives us a bit less stats than the augments I had. Like the augments I had were upgraded to the maximum. So you can see they give me a tiny bit more stats, but not that much. And for some reason, like the old ones were giving us 5% vitalization. But the new ones for the statistical recalibration, they only give us 3%. So there's the Looter Auto Tuner +1 addition gear choice from bosses in Dark Knight's on-duty missions. Anti-Crisis Augmentation, +3 Vitalization and Power while in Dark Knight's content. Dark Knight's Defense. So basically it gives us some extra defense. It reduces the incoming damage from the following Dark Knight's abilities by 20%. So you can see Devastating Stomp, Divine Destruction, Drowning Sorrow, Micro Missiles, Murder Beam, and Speed Force Bombs. So it would seem they've given some special abilities to each of the Dark Knight medals, and that will protect us at least a little bit against those abilities. Insulated Boots reduces incoming damage from eruptions by 25% in Dark Knight's New Apocalypse. Rocker's Rucksack increases the chances to recover Death Metal picks and Heavy Metal Resonance in Dark Knight's content. There's a bit of a typo here, not a big deal. Devastating Spores reduces incoming damage from Spore Clouds by 10% in Dark Knight's Return to Earth 3. Equipping the augments with Devastating Spores enables you to absorb an extra Spore Cloud in Doom form. I haven't played those missions just yet, so it's kind of Chinese to me at this point, but it'll make more sense once we actually do play the missions, either later today or maybe tomorrow. Knight of Tentacles reduces incoming damage from the one who laughs Dark Tentacles by 10% in Dark Knight's The Source Wall. And you can see the upcoming rank bonuses. So at rank 4, we'll get the Looter Auto Tuner. So you can see rank 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So those augments also go all the way up to rank 28. You are going to need various components to be able to upgrade those augments. And they should have added some of the catalysts or some of the stuff you need to the marketplace if you want to. I would suggest, unless you really want to upgrade those catalysts quick, you don't really need to purchase those augments, but you can see here the various components you'll need. So basically you could use some Perfected Exobytes Mega Packs to increase the strength of the augments. And here you have the various catalysts that you'll need to be able to upgrade those augments. Oh, so you can see if you purchase the one, it's 45 cents. If you purchase a pack, how many is there in the pack? Oh, actually, these packs contain 10 Dark Multiverse Kryptonites. It used to be 6, packs of 6. I guess for some reason they upgraded it to packs of 10. Not a big deal. So if you really want to be able to upgrade your augments quick, you could purchase some of those, but you will gain those easily enough for playing the game. It'll just take a bit longer. What you could do, which is pretty much what I usually do, if you have a lot of characters like I do, what you could do is play those missions with all your characters, and then take all your catalysts, all your exobytes to be able to upgrade the augments. Use your share bank to give them to your main character, so you can upgrade your augments pretty quick doing that. Usually that's what I do. So now what we'll do, let us start with Miss Martian.
Take out the apex predators. Use whatever means necessary. Yeah, I know what that means.
So she wants us to fight the apex predators. And I hear something over here. It must be behind the wall. And also, sadly, there's collections that we can get from this DLC. There's also investigations and briefings. Sadly, so far, as far as I can tell, those will give us either source marks or they're going to give us only components to upgrade the catalyst. And you need so many of those components that doing a collection only to get the one component is pretty much pointless. So I was a bit, I guess, disappointed by that. I seem to recall there was also a side quest over here from the test server. Oh, there it is. So we may as well pick it up right now because it requires us to do missions with the other NPCs. Like we have to complete 5 missions for Nubia and Death Metal. So let us accept. And now let us go fight some evil Apex Predator. So I seem to recall those Apex Predators kind of looked like evil white Martians. And it's going to give us the opportunity to action. So depending on the power you have, obviously the robot sidekick will be a bit different. It will have a different skin, and I think they have slightly different attacks, depending again on what your power is. Let's pick up the collection, because there's no reason not to. The smart move would be to sell those collections on the broker. Today for the next couple of days, we should be able to sell them for a bit of cash on the broker. But I'm going to want to show you what you get for those collections. So if we go back here, if we take a look at collections, so we can see our global collections has been updated. Let's go all the way down. Down, down, down. So you can see it's 1 of 10, and I don't think we can go. You can see basically what it gives us is a catalyst for the augments, which is not really worth it. Getting 10 collections for that. If you gather the 10 collections, yeah, sure, do that. But don't purchase those collections like 20 million on the broker. It's really not worth it just for one catalyst. So let us continue. So we have to defeat some of those evil apex predators, and we can also free up some lanterns. I didn't remember. I didn't realize these predators were spread out so much. But then again, maybe it's our friend over here that defeated a lot of them. I have no idea at this point how often they respawn or how quickly they respawn. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
For Mr. Luther.
Oh, we have to bring these over here. And we'll only need 3 more. So let us return to Miss Martian and collect our reward. I'll probably collect all the rewards and then I'll open all the boxes afterwards. We'll see how it works out. Oh, we saw... I didn't pick up the bounty. This seems to be... too many effects, I can tell which one it is. It's a Dawnbreaker.
We should run together more.
You'll never hurt anyone again. Take this.
So obviously you need a group to be able to fight those bounties by yourself. I don't think it's going to be possible. Might be possible with a tank, but probably take a while. And obviously this weekend there's going to be a lot of people farming for those bounties. So if you want to farm those bounties to be able to get all the feats, this weekend will be a good time to do that. So let's complete the mission here.
So glad you're on our side. Thanks.
Now is our time to strike! Perpetua's power is fueled by the suffering of doom-aligned planets. We need to disrupt their generators. Go!
So if you're wondering why Lex Luthor got all excited, basically you have one mission that's called Dark Knights. Basically you get the intro message, the proclamation from Perpetua, then you get the message from Lex Luthor, and then you have to play a mission for any of the characters over here. Like, yeah, you have to play a mission for either Miss Martian, Nubia, John Stewart, and once you play a mission from those characters, so basically you can see here, you have to complete a mission either from Nubia, John Stewart, Miss Martian, or Jimmy Olsen in Death Metal, Washington, D.C. And afterwards, you have to use the custom play in the on-duty menu to be able to play the duo. Then afterwards, you will have to play the alert. Then you will have to play the raid. And only once you play all those missions in that order will you gain access to the omnipotence item. And there should be Batman. Oh, Batman is in here. Oh, I'm so sad now. Oh, the Bat Lantern is telling us that the phase is not working today. That was to be expected. There's always at least some issues at launch. Hopefully it'll fix it soon enough. I assume that the reason why he's noticing that, he probably wants to be able to phase to other phases to be able to do the bounties. So let's pick up the mission from our friend
Are you ready to defend the
Nubia.
small patch of world we have left?
So I have to breach the Dark Robin defenses in Death Metal, Washington, D.C. So let us go do that right now. Ah, the evil Dark Robins. I love those. I can't explain it. They crack me up every time. I just realized, so the pit is actually producing Dark Robins. Didn't realize that. So as you see, we have to defeat 30 Dark Robins, but there's probably also objectives that we can complete for the same goal. Let's find out. Or maybe not. Not sure why some Dark Robins have an icon like this one over here. So there seems to be some sort of timer involved. Not sure what happens if we let the timer... Actually, let's find out. So let's defeat those evil Dark Robins. And let's see if we can trigger one of the timers. So let's go over here. Oh. So this one has the timer. So let's wait and see what happens when the timer expires. Ah, evil robot sidekick, don't do that! Ah, too late. So I'm gonna have to unsummon the sidekick and probably also my artifact. There we go. So let's try that one more time. It's one of the drawbacks of having pets. Sometimes they don't listen to you. So you can see there's objectives like the cage, and let's see if we can trigger this little guy. I guess not. Ah, there it is. So let's see what happens when this little guy, when the timer expires for him. Stay on target. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, he just runs away. Oh, I'm so sad now. Let's see where he runs to. Nah, he just disappears. Oh well, now we know. So there's no point in letting the timer expire. As they say, knowing is half the battle. Oh, I guess we're done. So let's get rid of those. And let's go back to our friend Nubia.
We forced those feral herds to retreat. A welcome sight.
So it should also have triggered. So here we can see complete 5 mission for Nubia. So we're at 1 out of 5. Obviously, you're gonna have to play those missions once a day, and it'll take us 5 days to complete it. Unless, of course,
Agents of the Dark Knights harry us from all sides. Drive them back.
you can decide to use replay badges to replay the mission. As you can see, it'll cost you 12 replay badges. We're not going to do that. So next, let us talk to John Stewart.
Perpetua's Ultraviolet Core is trying to prey on our subconscious fears. Show them we're not afraid.
So we have to stop the Ultraviolet Lantern in Death Metal. So let's go do that right now. I seem to recall seeing a whole bunch of them over here. And we can see the Hall of Justice all destroyed. That is so sad. We barely got it not too long ago, and they've already destroyed it. Can you believe it? So here we have a whole bunch of Ultraviolet Lanterns. I was a bit surprised. People didn't seem to care very much about the Ultraviolet Lanterns. I thought they gave us a whole bunch of styles. Well, actually, they gave us a whole bunch of materials and Ultraviolet items. And I didn't see that many people actually create Ultraviolet Lanterns. I guess it didn't really resonate with the audience as much as I thought it did. And as much as some of the other Lantern Core, like the Blue Lantern Core, the Red Lantern Core. Really, a lot of people seems to have fallen in love with those, but the Ultra Lanterns, not so much it would seem. Although some people pointed out that sadly modern comics, some of those are lucky to sell like 10,000 copies, so that might explain it as well. Maybe there's not that many people actually reading the comics where the Ultraviolet Lanterns have appeared. So comic fans, there's probably not that many comic fans who actually know or care about those lanterns. And I think at this point, I think people are getting tired of the Dark Knight's Medal in this Universe Online. Luckily, this is the last DLC that will be part of the Dark Knight's Medal. The next DLCs, from what I understand, if I trust our friend Sharon on the forums, the next DLC will probably be something related to Black Adam and Shazam, aka what used to be Captain Marvel. And obviously, it has to do with the movies. We have the Black Adam and Shazam movie coming up soon. So the next DLC should be linked to that. And I have to admit, I'm really looking forward to that. The trailers for Black Adam, loved it. And I love the first Shazam movie. Hopefully the second one will be as good. But you never know. Sometimes you get one good movie and then you get a stinker afterwards. We'll have to wait and see for that. But so far, I'm very excited about the Black Adam movie. And
Yes, now that's what I like to see.
if all goes well, the Shazam movie should be good as well. So let us start our friend Jimmy Olsen.
Ace chemicals? Fear generators? Batbots? You're gonna need to be sneaky to get to them.
So obviously here we have another daily Master of Disguise. So let's accept. And oh yeah, that's the place. That's the one where we disguise ourselves as a Dark Robin. So let's do that. Again, I can't explain it. I love those little guys. I was never really a Robin fan for a long time, but it's with the New Teen Titans that I really truly became a Robin fan. Robin and the New Teen Titans by George Perez and Mark Wolfman. Those were pretty awesome. Oh, okay, so that's what I was looking for. So basically we have to click on the pits. And it should get rid of a few Dark Robins. Oh yeah. Last time I picked all those missions at once, so that's why I had it the last time as well. So sneaky. So basically we have to sabotage 5 of those pits. I might as well wait and see the result. Because we're mean like that. I'm not sure why. There we go. Sometimes you're just not aligned quite right to be able to click on the clicky. So one more time. So this make me wish that at some point they would give us a trinket to be able to turn into a Dark Robin. Maybe someday. So we pretty much have to return to Jimmy Olsen's. Oh, so in order to be able to click on the thing, we have to be disguised as a Dark Robin. It's more than just having the quest. Because right now we completed the quest and we could still click on the clicky. So I assume it means that as long as we're Dark Robin, we can click on the clicky. So there could be a reason at some point for us to click on the clicky, even if we completed the mission. Maybe there's a feat for clicking, I don't know, 500 of those bits. I guess we'll have to find out. So let us start our friend Jimmy Olsen.
Someone's got to take out the goons. Take that, evil, creepy sidekicks.
I guess we may as well turn back. I'd be very tempted to keep on playing disguised as a Dark Robin. Can we click? So we need the quest to be able to click on the thingy. Oh well. Decisions. Wonder Woman or Phantom Stranger? Let's go with Phantom Stranger.
There is a dark magic about that you must address.
So we have to defeat Bat Mage demons swarming in Hall of Justice in Death Metal, Washington, D.C. So let us do that right now. And let's summon our little robot sidekick again. Oh, I see. So today there's going to be a lot of people playing those missions. So we may have to compete against other players. At least the first couple of days. It happens. Oh, and we need to defeat 100 of those. So obviously there's groups that are going to form. Usually the first few days there should be groups that will ask for people to play the 100 mission, the 100 mission, with the Bat Mage demons. Also, what we could do, let's see if so our friend told us the phase option doesn't work. Let's find out. That's pretty much the same amount of people everywhere. I was trying to find. Oh, actually, it does work. It doesn't work when you're in battle, so that could be why. Maybe someone was in battle. That's why the phase option didn't work. So usually this should be a weekly mission.
From hell, pour out your wrath. Boo, boo, boo. Next try. Next try. No.
So it goes fairly quick, but still it'll take us a while to be able to reach 100. So we're not going to do that right now. So let's go pick up the mission from our friend Wonder Woman. And I'll come back with to complete the 100 mission after.
The Dark Knights skulk out there, stalking us like prey. Show them we have some fight yet left.
So here we have to defeat the Dark Knights in Washington, D.C. So you can see it's a weekly mission. It gives an 8 death medal. There was a Red Death over here, I seem to recall. Let's sort of fly around. We should be able to find a group. We didn't have to look for long. So today, it'll probably be very easy to find people fighting those Dark Knights. Because the DLC is brand new, those bounties are brand new. So there should be no shortage of people farming those bounties. So this one is Devastator. Let's summon some backup, because why not?
Don't let gravity hold you down, chum!
That was quick. So let's go back to see Wonder Woman.
At the end of everything, I'm glad I can count on you.
I hear something. Oh, no, never pass up a free exhibit. I seem to recall, there it is.
Lo, I know you're a man motivated by greed, and I respect that. Not much to spend your vast hoard on nowadays, though. Help us, and not only will you be rewarded financially, but you'll finally have places to spend it again. Sound good?
So we can see we got a new investigation. It seems to give us some dark metal coins. Some death metal coins, sorry. I think it'll probably give us something like 5 death metal coins. I guess I'm gonna have to find out. Let's pick up the collection, because why not? So suddenly the rewards for those collections and those briefings and investigations, I won't really... Oh, 1 of 14th. Oh, that's even worse than I thought. If we go to collection again, update, evil menu that lags. So again, here you can see it gives us one of the catalysts for the augments. So don't spend 20, 30, 50 million purchasing those collections from the broker. Or you may as well just buy the catalyst from the broker itself. Oh, and it respawned pretty quick, it would seem. Again, 1 out of 10. Let's see what this one will give us. So again, you can see another catalyst. So catalyst, dark metal coins. So let's go fight some evil Bat Mages. I'll probably use the power of editing to skip a whole bunch of those. Oh, there is a big... oh, I see. So I guess we have to defeat either 100 of those or the big one over here. That makes sense.
But the taste of my full power. Hellfire upon you.
That's an idea I thought was kind of neat when they used it before. If you cannot find people to fight the big bounty, then at least you can defeat the smaller ones, like 100 of the smaller ones by yourself. Today it shouldn't be too hard to find a group for the bounty.
Curses and condemnations. Not again.
Let's give a bow to everyone. So that makes a bit more sense. So only fight 100 of those if you do not find a group for the bounty. But the best option obviously is to defeat the bounty. So let us start our friend Phantom Stranger.
Bat Mage's forces have been vanquished for now.
So we've pretty much completed all the missions here in the open world. And if we go to the menu, so the latest episodes. So here we have episode 43. So we still have episode 42 and episode 40. So we still have Flashpoint and Legion of Doom. Obviously, the Long Live the Legion DLC has been removed from here. Here they only keep the latest 3 episodes. So if we go to episode 43, so you can see the Dark Knight's New Apocalypse, the duo. We can see the Alert, Return to Earth 3. And we can see the Raid, the Source Wall. We're not going to play those today, or actually I might play those a bit later today, or either tomorrow. I'm not sure just yet. But here we got a few. Oh, let's go see our friend Lobo one more time.
Pay up, and there won't be any problems. Capiche?
So here we have the Batman style that you can purchase, or the Batman gear, I should say. It's not just a style, it's a gear. You can see it's item level 310. And then we have the Wonder Woman gear. That's item level 325. I made a video about this gear a bit earlier today. Obviously, there's the Robin King acrobatic accessory. You must complete the Murder of the Crow's feat to purchase this item. So they have some requirements for some of those items. So in this case, you can see there's a feat attached to it. So before you can purchase the ring, you will have to complete the feat. And even if you complete the feat, it's still going to cost you 30 dark metal coin and $2,000 in cash. So here we can see the enhanced version of the Wonder Woman style. In order to be able to get the enhanced version, you're gonna have to get some elite renown, and to get some elite renown, you will have to play the elite version of the Dark Knight's missions. So here you have the various the other augments. So if for some reason you want to purchase some of the other augments, like I have the vital augments, it's the only augments I really need. But I could decide to get some ID augments to DPS or precise augments or dominating augments. For some reason I decided I want to have more dominance. Here we have the various plans for the mods 43.4. And here we have again some of the new orbital strikes or supply drop or the new henchmen. But again, there are feats attached to it. So you must complete the Lex Strike feat, the Hackerman feat, the Lightbringer feat, the Lightbringer feat again, and the Lightbringer feat. Let's go take a quick look at the feats, which seems to be what we need for those. So if we go to feat, if we go all the way down to episodes, and then all the way down to Dark Knights. So you can see the Hacker Man, we have to complete the Dark Robin mission 12 times. Leg Strike, complete the Orbital Apex mission 12 times. So Murder of Crows, we have to defeat 200 Dark Robin's Pack Masters. We defeated only with the one so far. They mentioned the Lightbringer feat. I can't seem to find it. I guess I'll have to look at. Might be something that gets triggered after we complete one of the feats. Like maybe we have to complete one of the feat, and then it give us the Lightbringer feat. And if we take a quick look at the broker, so we can pretty much see all the new collections added to the broker. But again, I would strongly suggest don't buy them from the broker. Don't spend your money buying the collections from the broker. There might be a reason to be able to complete the collections. Maybe the collections give some sort of feat or something. But other than that, I would strongly suggest don't waste your money purchasing the collections. Just farm the open world. You'll get those collections soon enough. So there you go, guys. So the Dark Knights DLC has been added to DC Universe Online. I'll probably make a video about the various missions, the duo, the alert, the raid. Again, maybe later today, but probably tomorrow or this weekend. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And the same with some of the other content I didn't cover just yet. And once I manage to get the style for the Dark Middle Batman, I'll make a video about it.